Ladies and gentlemen, good day to you. This is the FSL circuit for the female esports League of Legends Philippines qualifiers, and then we are your casters for today. This is Samurai.
And I'm Veer. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Right. It is a very, very rainy weather today, but we have made it here to the studio. How was your trip? Was it really?
It was alright. Rain was okay. I hope it was the same for the players.
Oh yeah, because actually what they're doing right now, they are located in one of the War Gods branches, and they are going to fight over there for the spot.
Yeah.
And what do they win if they win today?
So the winner goes to Singapore and represents the Philippines and the female esports league. Yeah.
Oh, so that's nice, right? Yeah. There are a lot of teams. There are actually two brackets. One is the upper bracket and the lower bracket. Can you explain more what's going to happen?
Oh, I actually don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, you tell me.
I was just giving you a chance to show them.
All right.
So it's actually it's a 2-day tournament. One today, and then finals will probably be tomorrow. Yep. And then it's a best of one. So you go hard or go home.
Yeah, you pull out all those cheese picks.
Yeah, cheese picks. Yeah, that would be so fun. So I would like to remind you guys, this is an all-female league, so all of the people that are playing are going to be female. So that's a lot of mad respect for them.
Yeah.
So basically, after the winner of the upper bracket and the finalist of the lower bracket, they would meet in the finals, and there's only one winner that's going to represent the Philippines and Singapore. So good luck to everybody who are here participating for today's competition. All right, so we are about to start off with our first match, but we are still waiting for them to be ready over there.
Yeah, so first let's talk about, like, I'm actually really impressed that that somebody was able to pull like a tournament this big and they dedicated to like to an all-females league.
Actually, there are a lot of them playing, but they never had the venue or the chance to show their competitive. Yeah. So it's pretty nice that they now have a platform, and then they can show the world that they could also play. Yeah, right? They could play.
Yeah, they absolutely break that, like, the current stereotype where, like, oh, female, like all girls they can't play. They play they just play support. No. Right, like, we have this tournament, and this tournament's a good chance to show that that's absolutely wrong. Like, they can play better than a lot of male gamers. So yeah.
Actually, the tournament is they're not all in the same rank.
Yeah.
But actually, they also have challengers in this game.
Damn.
Yeah, challengers. So it's not a joke. Yeah. All right. So I think we also got gold and platinums, but those are like probably. Fill-ins, but it's going to be it's probably going to be a high level. Yeah.
So looking for actually like really high standard of gameplay here.
Probably, I know I play League of Legends. I'm not challenger though, so I'm probably going to learn today's. As well.
I'm looking forward to that, especially the favorite teams. I'm hoping to see some. Top level games.
Team Amplfy, who won last year, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to have our first game in a few minutes, which is Team Amplfy versus Pacific Purple. All right. These are actually the best of the best.
Wow.
It is going to be a very, very strong beginning. But the bad thing about it is one of them has to go home after this.
Oof.
So that's a bit sad. All right.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's single elimination, so there's not a lot of there'll be a little less depth as compared to best of threes or round robins. So I really hope teams pull out their absolute best picks, because they will not have a chance to show off what else is left if they lose a single match.
Yeah, the bad thing about best of one is make one mistake and you're going home.
Yeah.
As for the best of three, make one mistake, you can get a timeout, talk about it, how to adjust. Oh, this is a bit brutal.
Yeah, but what I like about best of ones is that if anybody has this secret strat, like a cheese strat, nobody will have time to adjust. So you pull it out in one game, and maybe you could even keep repeating it, and nobody will even be able to beat you on that.
Oh, that's crazy, right? So tell me, what was your favorite cheese strat of all time?
Favorite cheese strat, huh?
Like, it doesn't have to be a pro. Like, what do you usually play? Like this cheese strat, like.
I think that's an easy one. It's always the level 1 invade, the 5-man level 1 invade.
That is very
yeah.
exciting.
You go bot lane and you just turn the corner and then suddenly you get like first blood in the
like
support, the AD carry.
It's like a brawl. Like
Yeah.
4 kills in a minute.
Yeah.
My favorite cheese strat was, I still do it to this day when Sion steals you the farm.
Oh.
All right, so you go to the
Yeah.
red or the blue, and then you just die to it.
And
but
you die to it.
You resurrect again, and you got the buff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's still a pretty good cheese.
Yeah, you can still do that, but maybe if you pick Sign, everybody will know. Okay,
Yeah,
this
right.
person's going for my buff.
It works for low elo, but if you're playing probably in Challenger, a lot of people will board.
Yeah, but
and
maybe in Challenger,
it's
right?
like they're thinking too much.
yeah, they won't expect it, man.
It's
Like,
like,
what if you put it
nah.
off on a Challenger? Like, you'll be set for life. Everybody will remember.
I would
you.
give that person $1 million right now. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
So right now we're playing on the newly released patch, which is
Like 9? 9.15.
9.15.
Yeah.
Yes, that was released 2 days ago. There's a lot of changes as well.
Mhm.
But we are ready for this, and I don't think the changes are that massive
Yeah,
to change the
they're not
the meta.
that massive. Just a little tweaks there, but the meta's roughly stayed the same or
Yeah.
so, I believe.
Yeah, for the past few weeks
Yeah.
after 9.14.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you expect from this? Do you believe they're gonna be aggressive right now, or just like a quick 20-minute game, or are they gonna take it longer game?
Yeah, so because there's like a wider variety of skill levels, like there are challengers, and then we may even see like some platinums and some gold. We may actually be able to at least make a comparison on the metas
Okay.
of the different like tiers.
Okay, so because right now I have a question for you. As you played a bit professionally before, semi-pro.
All right.
If it's a best of one, would you play something a champion you're comfortable with, or you force a bit your champion pull to a meta build?
From what I've seen, people usually like to stick to sort of a mix. Like you mix it up. You play your best player on their best champion, and then the team sort of adjusts. But then you sort of stick with the same roughly the same composition for every single game, simply because nobody has time to adapt. It's a single LM, so you can just keep bringing out the same strategy, or roughly the same, depending on the pick and the ban. And so I think we can expect. But since we're all viewing like one bracket, we'll only see one team, I think.
Okay.
Play for today. Like, I mean, not one team, but each team only plays once. So we can at least see like a variety of strategies in that sense.
Well, I just hope that we can see some interesting picks that I haven't seen before. Because like I've been watching League of Legends recently, everything's almost the same.
Yeah.
Yumi's been picked. It's everything, nothing crazy. And I think we are now going to start the pick and bans over here. We got Pacific Purple and Team Amplfy best of one, the first game for today.
I recommend skipping.
Okay, so the first ban was Darius and Lulu as well. So definitely those are respect bans, right? Like you don't see those in solo queue. Even Vayne, like all of these are target bans. They've been looking at each other's match history. You know, like last minute, you search up their names and you say, okay, this person's played like
I just look at the history. What is he practicing?
A lot of Darius.
So
a lot
that's
of
why
Vayne.
you should always practice with your Smurf account. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can see over here they also they banned the Vayne because the tumble right now can damage the towers, which is good. Yumi's been banned over here on the other side.
Yeah, Yumi's a really popular pick, so that one's definitely a meta pick. But so far, the other four are all definitely target bans. Saya as well, I think, is a target ban. There's no reason to ban Saya, I think.
All right, so the first pick over here is Trundle, probably going to the jungle, but it could also be a flex pick over up and top. You never know, all right? Because these people are not really pros per se. Some of them, they just play and then decided to make their own team maybe a few months ago. So information is not as much as we can get. And then we got a Morgana ban. Wow.
Yeah. Morgana is actually a safe pick. You just W the wave, and then you wait for it to push. It's practically AFK, right? Like you
you don't AFK. That's the
you AFK in lane. Like you press W in the minions, and then you stand in lane. Pull up Facebook, take a chat other people.
Oh, skill, and then you just dark shield.
Yeah, or you can play them support, which makes them absolutely invulnerable to all spells when you spell shield.
All right,
them.
so we got a good combination over here on the red side from Amplfy. Whenever you got someone ensnared by the bind of Morgana, you just put the trap over there.
Yeah, that's like an all elo sort of all elo combo. Like you can play it in all elos. You just need to wait for the Morgana to hit the Q.
All right, so we got Severe over here for the ADC for the Pacific side, and probably they picked it because they're scared of the Morgana bind. That is just a bit scary right now. Okay. Sejuani over here, so Trundle is going to the top.
Definitely. Unless
Trundle support.
Yeah,
it was a thing back in the day. Trundle support. We'll see. We'll find out.
We'll see. But I think this Morgana Caitlyn will both go in the bot lane since they've chosen Ahri. That Ahri should be a really scary pick. Like it's really easy to just throw charms and not have to commit to any sort of like your catch skills or your pick skills.
Okay.
Yeah.
They actually nerfed her charm. Instead of 5 seconds, now it's 3, but they amplified a bit of the damage.
Ooh.
Alright, so it's a good... I used to love Ahri playing in the mid because of... Before it was a bit broken. When you use your Q, you have a movement speed boost so that you can just move around and dodge skills. But now it's not as abusive as before.
So for Team Amplify, they started banning Karma. So I think they have a good read on what Pacific Purple is doing. Like they see, all right, so they pick their top, their jungle, and their AD carry. They start banning out like good synergy champions with these, so they can run Karma and then use that the on the hunt and the Karma E, like empowered E, and then everybody you just train them down. Yeah, you just boost up.
Actually, it looks like they banned a lot of champions with shield, so probably they know that someone here is gonna carry.
Yeah, so it's probably the AD carry. Like they've picked 2 tanks and then they've banned people with shield, so it's probably I think Team Amplify is predicting that Pacific Purple has a really strong AD carry, so they're trying to shut down like the methods of supporting that AD carry.
I think a good pick for this is probably something probably Abram. I don't know about you. Abram will probably protect Severe a lot better.
Yeah, they're going for that frost combo, and it's stuns
if they touch you, you get frozen. All right. Oh, now with the bans, they banned Renekton over here and also Aramis.
Yeah.
Amazing. Wow, Aramis banned. I haven't seen that for like years. But it is very scary if you don't know like what you're doing, right?
Definitely a target ban. So maybe Amplify Wicked from Team Amplify has been playing it. A really scary Rammus. Okay, that's something.
Like
something
like a rolling turtle just comes in and ruins their day. It's pretty bad. Actually, they're banning Renekton too because it has been being abused right now. The E actually destroys any shield if it is past 50 rage points. Any amount of shield.
Wow.
So that's why.
Is that a bug or is it?
No, it's in the new patch.
Oh.
So no one wants that. No matter how many shields you have.
Okay.
All right, so we got Alessandra up in the mid lane.
Yeah, so they're definitely going Glacial. They've committed to Glacial already. They have 3. They're gonna go for that perma-stun comp.
And then we got over here on the side.
Kindred.
Not as much. Kindred in the jungle.
Oh.
All right. Oh, okay.
So let's talk about team comps real quick. First thing I noticed with Team Amplify, so they've got the Morgana, the Caitlyn, and the Ahri, and they have a ranged Kindred. So what they're looking for is like a really long siege. They can throw out all their catch skills, and once they catch somebody, that person is absolutely dead. And they want ways to prevent Pacific Purple from approaching them, but they also chose the Kled, so that may be a comfort pick, but that also switches in. So let's say they're the game's becoming a little too long, they just want to switch turn up the heat, they can just use that Kled to run right at them. Meanwhile in Pacific Purple's end, so they have like it's a glacial comp. It does what it's supposed to. So it's supposed to stun lock someone. It can be anybody on the enemy team, because relatively speaking, Team Amplify They have 4 squishies. The only tanky one is Kled, and Pacific Purple has a lot of lockdown, and they even have roughly safe engages with the Sivir. Like they just run up, and Trundle just places down his pillar. So they have good ways to counter what Team Amplify wants. Team Amplify just wants to poke around, but Pacific Purple wants to start out like a straight up brawl.
All right, so yeah, as you said, Team Amplify doesn't have a hard engage,
Mhm.
as you can say. So they're relying on to catch someone with a bind or either a charm.
Yeah.
That's pretty hard. And over here, they're pretty tanky, but Amplify does have a lot of damage with the Ari
Mhm.
and the Caitlyn if she gets fed early up in late.
Yeah, but Pacific Purple hasn't like swapped, so I hope nobody's like AFK, right? Like what if they? Oh,
They probably swap, but we're not able to see it.
Oh no, they're just not in like the proper sequence, like the top jungle.
Oh, okay.
Mid, yeah, so they're
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Because
They-
it's not like the LCK and stuff like that.
Mhm.
All right, so these are actually probably the people who use it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a Nautilus bot with Severe, which is pretty okay, but I'm a bit worried about it because there's no heal for her. It's a bit of aggressive bot lane for
Yeah.
now, as I can see. Morgana with those binds.
But Trundle is running Ghost.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So-
that's interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential with that because if you Kled has some decent movement, but if you're able to like run those out, like if you're able to stick to Kled after he uses his E twice already, like he has no escape, and you're running Ghost. So right, imagine the Sejuani and the Trundle. When the Sejuani ganks the Trundle's lane, like there's absolutely no escape for the Kled. It's just absolute lockdown. There's way too many CC. There's way too many slows. And the Trundle's running Ghost, so you're absolutely not running away.
Recently, I've been seeing a lot of Kled picks over there
Mhm.
in Korea, and it's been doing pretty good. I don't know if this person over here in Amplify knows how to properly use it, but I believe she did because she pulled it out on the best of
Yeah.
one. So hopefully I can see a lot of good Kled pro plays that I could learn from.
Yeah,
her.
Kled is actually really strong in solo queue right now. So it would make sense if that was a comfort pick rather than a comp
Okay.
pick, but it actually still fits the comp. But we can expect to see some high level Kled if they're comfortable and they're confident picking it into this kind of comp.
For me, I just believe that Amplify has to make it an early game. If it's in the late game, they probably
Mhm.
have a hard time. Especially with Severe right now, it's pretty good at sieging towers and just pushing through.
Yeah.
But if Severe does die in Clash,
hmm
I don't really see the damage.
Yeah, but they do not have damage outside
Lissandra
of
is decent, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You mean the Trundle and just like whacking everybody?
Yeah, but the Lissandra is like expected to be in the middle of everyone, so like she can't really do constant DPS.
There's no burst.
Yeah, so they have to keep that Sivir safe. So in that regard, Team Amplify has drafted decently well to prevent the Sivir being protected.
If you were to pick, from your experience, which team do you think will come out of this best of one? Based on the pick.
Yeah, so Team Amplify definitely has an edge. They're the favorites, I believe, of this tournament. They've won last time, so that means they can they have a good shot at winning this one as well. For this game, I'd definitely give it to Team Amplify.
All right, I believe too. All right, Team Amplify for me, a lot of damage, a lot of snare. They
Mhm.
just have to be careful not to be caught up in those brutal
Yeah.
CC that the other team has. But
Yeah.
I don't think that the champions from last year are not prepared. I probably believe they practiced every day for this,
Mhm.
right? This is
Yeah.
no joke to them. So let's see as we are waiting for the small delay
Yeah,
because
the broadcast
spectator
delay, yeah.
delay, so that no one can stream snipe, which is
Mhm.
pretty bad. All right.
All right.
All right,
heading
so we
into-
are here. We got Pacific Purple once again at the blue side, and Team Amplify in the red.
Shall I remind you of your
Seems like a roughly it's a standard spread from on the red side, but the blue side looks like they want something to happen, sort of. No, or they just really want to keep their jungler safe before they start the camps.
Okay, so they're just probably, yeah, they just want to make sure no one ganks and then ruins their junglers there.
Yeah.
Because a tilted jungler is a very bad jungler.
Yeah, definitely. But you don't have to be tilted to be bad. But since these girls are playing in a tournament, then they have to be. Then we can expect quite a lot from them. Some really good jungle pathing coming over here. The Sejuani starting right now at the bot side, making sure that she gets the best leash as much as possible from the bot lane duo.
All right, so both of them are starting off in the red buff, and now we are going to see what kind of pathing. Nothing unusual at the moment. Probably a bit of a passive game in the early game because they're just warming up. This is their first game and hopefully not their last. All right, we got here an engage from Kled, and I don't think nothing much is happening. A bite back from the Trundle. I believe this is not going to be very active in the beginning. Probably you have to wait for like 5 to 7 minutes before something happens.
Most of the action is coming off of these. Actually, almost all of the action is coming off of these small lane trades at the moment, as there's a gank at top lane.
All right, now we got Kindred over here trying to get something out of Trundle. Trundle does not have a flash, and then he goes back. The red buff is not enough to burn the health. That is a pretty good gank over there. Now Trundle is without his summoner spell. Now he's going to teleport back on top again, and he's going to lose both of them.
Yeah. That's actually pretty smart pathing from the Kindred. Went red and then to Krugs, and I think he stole the blue buff. Wow.
Alright, so now Kindred trying to be aggressive over here. Lissandra going to see if she can help out, but they decided not to go in for the fight. Alright, so
yeah, the Kindred totally dominating the it's 3 minutes, and the Kindred has already found like a solid, like a really large lead on the Sejuani, and even pulled the Lissandra out of lane for that.
Okay, so this is looking good for Amplfy in the beginning, which is super good.
Binding.
It's a very good bind over, and also a good Q from Caitlyn, all hitting their skills. Alright, so let us see how is the CS. The mid lane is in a bit of an advantage with 21 to 10. Everything else is almost even. Alright, so not bad.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, and we got a technical timeout. I wonder what happens right now.
Yeah, maybe the trash talk was getting too strong. In the
maybe they started to fight. Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah. So while there's a pause, let's talk about like the lane matchups right now. Let's talk about the intricacies of the lane. Okay, so they choose to unpause, but most of the action is coming from the small trades that the lanes have. So at bot lane, we can expect Amplfy to take a big lead. That's 2 range versus as some action takes place.
Alright, okay, Ari is over here trying to get Sejuani, but there is a very quick response over here from Lissandra, so they decided to back away. Sejuani trying to go back to her farm, to her jungle, and Kindred was actually just there ready for some action, but decided like they didn't want any of that Ari, so she just goes back to her jungle as well.
Yeah, by the nature of the bot lane champions, they're the first one. They'll be the first ones to rotate if anything does break out. And at the moment, Lissandra's a little bit behind of the Ari by 10 CS. So I don't think the even at that time, the Sejuani and the Lissandra didn't want to take that fight against the Kindred that's already ahead.
Alright, and you can see also blue side's bot lane is actually in low HP, but now they're going to engage on this, but the spell shield from the Severe was very good, so that she just negates all of that damage. It was really lucky. If she didn't press that on time, she would have been dead.
Yeah, but it'll be tough. Both champions, both the Nautilus and the Saver are already low. And I think this Caitlyn and Morgana can stay in lane for as long as they want. So if they do finish that recall, like they'll miss a wave and a half probably. Yeah.
About 200. And now we got to engage over here on top. Trundle and Kled going at it, but decides to stop it. Just about 200 HP on the Trundle. He just came back with his teleport. So it's up again, I believe, right?
Yeah.
All right. So he does have the ability to go back and heal and come back.
He didn't teleport to lane. He walked.
Oh, he walked to lane. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Kled over here going aggressive as well. And now we got a Kindred. Another, and force out the flash from the Lissandra, which is pretty critical right now because if she does use her mobility items, there's no other way after that because it's a pretty long cooldown as well. Okay, so now we got Kindred over here in the jungle of Sejuani, which decides to just run away and doesn't want any piece of it. Doesn't even think about it. Just decides to go. As we got a Trundle teleporting back on top. Wow, this is pretty aggressive first early game.
This Kindred is really active. On top of holding the CS lead, the Kindred has been like everywhere. The Kindred has ganked top, has ganked mid, has invaded like 2 or 3 times, and has taken almost complete jungle control on the Sejuani's jungle. So he's taking the Grump right now. The Sejuani is like poor. Like living the hard life, you know, like no money.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, tepid life.
She has to have some patience because if your jungle is not really good, just find if you cannot get any jungle money, just try to go help and gank. Do what you can. Don't tilt. That's the only thing that I can tell you.
Yeah. Team Amp. This is I think from what I see, this is just almost pure skill level advantage on Team Amplify's side. They're just flexing, like absolutely flexing their mechanics on Pacific Purple, showing them what it means to win last year's competition.
Like we are the champs, and you are the guests. So. Yeah. All right, so we got a good engage over here on top. Kled, though, does have the advantage, and he already has. Okay. He already has an advanced item over here. Okay.
Good props on this Trundle. There's been lots of jungle attention. Again, the Kindred really active. Although despite being a farm champion, being very active and being very effective at being active, this Trundle has managed to stay alive. Even while running Ghost, so no flash, but still alive. No, they know that the Trundle has no flash and is running Ghost, but still alive.
All right,
but not for long.
Not for long over here. Kled just goes all out on this Trundle. Trundle has no way to go out. He is going to die, I believe, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he does flash for the secure, and I believe first blood goes to Kled on top. Good job, Janie from Team Amplfy. All right.
Yeah. So I was commending the Trundle for like staying alive.
Safe. Yeah.
And then who's this? Janie.
And
was
Burrito.
like, okay, that's enough. It's time for me to take action.
It's like, I heard you. You're telling me I can't kill this guy, and she just did.
Yeah. So it looks like a couple of turret plates going off to the red side. The Kindred is there to pick up some turret plates. Like just want some of that
money.
Yeah, give me
like,
some of that
that's
money.
That's what you do. It's called tax.
Yeah.
All right, I help you. Give me some of that money.
Yeah.
All right, as we can see over here, the Severe actually just came back to lane and her health is almost half. So that's pretty much of a hard time for them. Lissandra over here also low on mana. She probably has, she is going back because of that. And now Kindred is on the jungle invading, trying to steal the blue buff. And again, but this is going to be a hard 2-on-2 Trundle here for the support. And now Lissandra as well is a 3-on-2, and then the blue buff is just smacking everybody. All right, trying to do whatever he can. Kled does go for the engage Lissandra with no mana. And what is he going to do? And she is dead. Is there going to be a second kill over here? Are they going and misses the charm because too far, but it was so close. A Team Amplify makes the best out of it, and now we're going to get a turret plating over here. We also got to engage from the Nautilus, which was a bad idea. Oh no, Amplify Mads gets the kill in return with the beautiful ultimate, which binded Nautilus over there. Wow. 10 minutes already, 3 kills, 15k to 11k, 4k gold lead to Team Amplify.
Which is big. 4k at 9 minutes is huge. I was actually impressed by the Morgana spell shield. I couldn't react to that. If that were me, I couldn't react.
He was like, what is that?
Yeah, and they were able to turn on it and get the kill on Nautilus. This Kindred is amazingly ahead. Like the 10 CS does not show it, but look at the presence. The Kindred is almost
30
always.
CS.
Yeah, and they're looking for a dive right now. Kindred's holding the aggro.
Kindred is going to get the aggro, but goes to low health. All right. That was a bit of a miscommunication over here up on top. Kindred probably was thinking of going with the ultimate so that they wouldn't die under the turret tower, and now she does use it for the Sejuani. Sejuani doesn't have damage though. Is Kindred going to make it? Smites the Wolves and gets the kill, but now Kindred is in a bit of a situation right now, trying to get the kill and give it to Sejuani, which is way better than giving it to the mid lane so that she can buy items, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
that said, Johnny just totally 1v1 that Kindred, and coming from behind, that's an amazing. That's amazing, man.
Right. For me, just give Sejuani a bit of money and they'll
Yeah.
be okay. It's better than giving it to the one with the damage over here. So, as far as CS goes, we have a bit of a lead for the mid lane and the bottom lane, or for Team Amplfy. Oh, this is pretty active game. If the trend continues, Team Amplfy would probably come out with a victory over here. But we are probably going to wait for, if the late game does ensue, Pacific Purple will probably be very tanky. And
Yeah, and there's always the hope for the 5-item Sivir. Like, just wait for late game, just wait for the Sivir to scale.
the 5-item Severe with, if you can't get to her in the back lane, which is pretty damaging with the wave clears and the tower siege. So everything hangs on Asia, Pacific Asia. All right, so you gotta work hard for this. All right, so we got Sejuani D warding over here.
So far, Team Amplify has here comes the pick, misses the charm.
All right, Lysandra going hard over here to Asari, but there is no damage there, and Lysandra didn't have any management with the mana, and now she's probably going to go recall because of that. I don't think she even has mana for one spell at this moment. Ari with the combo, leaving her with almost 1/3 of her health behind, and the tower up and top is almost gone.
Yeah.
Trundle is having a hard time. Okay, so they just actually had their first dragon in the 12-minute mark, so Team Amplify goes out with it.
It's okay. There was no reason to pick it up. It was air. Like, if you have free time, just come pick this.
Like, oh, there's a dragon.
This Cloud Drake. Yeah. So there was no rush. In fact, the timing was already decent. But at this moment, like, Team Amplify has pushed their CS leads by a lot. So this the top lane has a 20, 25, 30, 40.
Just
Wait,
estimate.
okay,
Yeah.
I can't do
It's
math.
okay.
Like 40 CS lead. Wow, that's crazy. The jungle has a 10 CS lead, which
But
is
it's more kills.
yeah, but it's holding half of the kills of Team Amplify. Mid lane has a 30 CS lead, which is really big. And bot lane has a 30 CS lead as well. So Team Amplify just absolutely pushing the lead to the limit.
All right, so Kled going all in again on this Trundle, but Trundle does put the ultimate on Kled. Kled is trying to see if he can get away because it wasn't really looking good for him at that moment. But now that the ultimate of Trundle has faded away, and now we got Lysandra over here with a gank trying to go in, but Caitlyn fast to react. Now we got a Morgana here putting the shield on herself, pulls the ultimate. Sejuani over here, is she going to land her ultimate? Morgana goes golden, and then she gets frozen. But that was a pretty long fight. Now we got an ignite, I believe, on Lysandra. Ari's over here for some backup, and now she is also gonna get caught. Ultimate. But Nautilus Ari getting caught, but she is under the turret. Now we got Kindred over here fighting Trundle. Trundle smashes the floor, goes away, tries to escape. Is that red buff going to slow him enough? No. And he gets away. That is a 3-4 score right now. So that was a good fight.
Yeah, there was a lot happening on the map, like on both ends, top and bottom. That was a good response from Team Amplify, but unfortunately they were not able to get back a kill.
Right.
And meanwhile, the Kindred pushing their lead on the top lane, got that tower, pushed back the Trundle, and got some decent damage on the second turret on top lane. Running low right now.
It is a very hard time for top lane, so good luck with that.
Yeah. There's also a push coming in mid lane. This Morgana Caitlyn combo is really tough to respond to. Like right now, Pacific Purple does not have a lot of answers. It doesn't matter who you put in the lane that the Morgana and Caitlyn are at. You really can't fight that combo. It doesn't matter if you put the Trundle or whatever combination of any two champions on Pacific Purple side. It's just really difficult to respond to whatever Team Amplify wants to do. Whatever they want to do, they're gonna get it done. And right now, Pacific Purple will have to chill out a bit. They're doing really well at chilling out. Waiting for
Chilling out,
yeah. They're not pressing too many like disaster buttons or pushing the go button on
Like
on,
YOLO-
yeah,
YOLO
bad,
button, yeah.
bad decisions. They're not making a lot of bad decisions, so which is already good on their part considering Team Amplify has like this stranglehold on the map right now.
As they're here at the bottom side jungle, trying to deward, trying to prepare for the next dragon, I believe. Also, good pun on the chilling and the glacial composition over here. Alright, Morgana is trying to get control of that ward, but not anymore. They're trying to push hard in mid. We got 4 people over here with and then binding goes in. Oh, Lissandra goes all out, misses his charm, and now she goes ultimate. Kled over here also gets frozen. It's a bad idea in the middle of everything. Now Kled is going to just go round and round in the back, and now Team Amplify gets both. Ari gets a double kill, and now Lissandra's trying to run away. Kindred with a finish, and that is a clean ace, ladies and gentlemen, for Team Amplify. A lot was happening. I believe it would have been easier if the camera I couldn't probably see too much.
Yeah. There was a lot going on. It looked pretty close at the start of the fight. Like I was actually, I thought Pacific Purple would actually pick up the fight, but unfortunately Team Amplify pulls up ahead with their gold lead.
They were trying to destroy Kled, but Kled was as soon as Kled was frozen, they released all of the skills, but that's not gonna affect anything. So they ran out of skills, and then the damage was there, and now they're preparing for their second dragon, which is an Infernal. I was going to cast it in a better way, but the camera was a bit too tilted to the middle, and the fight was out of the camera, so it was a bit hard. And now we got Kled over here seeing an overextended Lissandra, which is trying to escape. Does she get it? No!
Cancel.
Whoa, she can't. It got canceled.
Yeah.
And now we got a one-on-one over here, bashing each other with their weapons. Who will get out? Probably Trundle is not going to get out of this because Kled has the advantage over here.
Each other up.
And now Trundle thought it was. He believes it was a bad idea. Alright, there was a potential. You saw the damage, but as soon as the ultimate disappeared, it was a one-sided fight.
And that beatdown between the two top laners, there was just too much mechanics in that beatdown. I couldn't see what exactly was going on.
So they were just standing and just like hitting each other. Alright, so Sejuani over here catches the Kled trying to go in there. Oh, what happened? There was a bit of a bug, I believe, visual bug, but now they got Kled over here overextended, and then there's a bit of help over there. So 23k gold for Pacific Purple and Team Amplify with 11 kills and 34.
Yeah, that was a good heads-up play from the Kled. Like initially with the ultimate on the Lissandra, and then pulling her out of her the E, and then beating down the Trundle.
Double kill for her.
Yeah, that was a good heads-up play.
All right, we got Lissandra over here seeing an overextended Caitlyn as well, but we do have a Morgana for to help binds Trundle. Now Ari over here gets the charm. Oh no, that was like a forever CC as well. If you get caught once, that's game over for you. But Sejuani not scared. They know this is do or die, and they need to do as much as they can because Team Amplify is just running away with the lead.
What you saw done there on the Trundle, unfortunately they needed to have a test subject. Somebody had to die.
All right.
But that was how that was exactly what Team Amplify's comp was meant to do. Like one of binding catches somebody, that person just stands there and waits for their death. They executed their comp perfectly.
So there was the binding, the trap, and the charm. So you lost control of your champion. It's GG for you. But actually, that was a good positioning from Trundle, but they didn't have enough wards to know that Ari was on the way as well. So, bad luck for them.
And the Morgana just Kobe'd the...
Just Kobe'd?
Yeah, just through the Q, it hit the Trundle, and Trundle's like, okay, I guess I'll die.
Alright, I'll just wait for my gray screen. That would be nice. So what do we have over here right now? Every turret. Alright, every outer turret from the blue team is gone, and now they only have their tier 3 turrets from the top and bottom lane, which is pretty dangerous. The mid lane is open and the inhibitor is exposed.
Yeah, but even worse is that Baron's coming up. And Team Amplify know this. They recalled for it. So right now they're all walking back from base. They're all ready to put down all their wards, take the Baron, and go for the juggler and immediately end the game.
Alright, so do you think after this Baron fight everything's gonna finish? Dude,
yeah.
Sejuani doesn't know she is on top of a ward, and now she is going to get attacked on, but there is backup on the way. Lissandra and Sejuani goes in, and there is mayhem in this. Ari flashes out, and then we do have a Morgana inside.
Wow.
Goes golden and gets kill. Oh, Caitlyn from the backline though, trying to kill everybody with the damage. Oh, Nautilus is stuck, and it is crazy in this place. 2 people left on Pacific Purple, Burrito and Aerozyne. I don't think they're going for the Baron anymore. I think they're gonna go for the wave.
They can't. They have no units unless they
sacrifice Kled.
They're going to Baron. They're going to Baron. I think right now.
Is
it's
there a
an
Baron
exp-
pick?
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
so
a-
they're gonna
exit
pick for
objective.
Baron. Alright.
Yeah, and get the Kindred a mark. You know, a free mark. So that was actually a really good heads up play. They saw the Sejuani was on a ward, and they took the initiative.
They took the call and just
Yeah.
said, we can get Baron easier if
Mhm.
Sejuani is not in the play. So yeah, that was good.
Yeah, a lot happened in that fight actually. So the blue side, they already had the suspect like they might be going Baron, so we may as well we should respond to that as they're taking Baron. No, not much action here. The Sejuani will probably be caught on the ward again. It's like oh there's blue buff and then checks
like-
it and then get
And
my
this is
again.
farm and just
Yeah.
like hope for the best.
Yeah, but what we might not have seen.
All right, we got here Kled engaged, but he is all alone, and all of Pacific Purple's team is on the bot lane, so he
Yeah.
is not going to just waste it. He's not going to throw away his best of one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah,
Yeah,
continue your point.
in that team fight, what you didn't see was that Janie.
Yeah.
They got away from all of the CC by activating the ultimate at the right time because you can't be disabled, right?
Yes.
So she was able to get out of there alive as the Sejuani gets caught.
All right, Sejuani trying to get some money from the jungle, but I think this is the wrong idea. If you get knocked out over here, it's a 4 and 5, and it'll probably be easy. Lissandra going in for the kill. Kled is half health, but there is backup on the way with Ari, and they are not going to initiate it because they don't have enough wards. They didn't know that Amplfy was a bit too far for the health, but they are trying not to risk everything on that fight.
Yeah, there's a lot of patience for Pacific Purple. Unfortunately, they're a little too far behind.
Yeah.
So that was smart of them. They didn't know who would be behind the Kled, but that was smart of them to
Play safe.
Yeah, to play it safe. But sooner or later, we'll have to expect a bigger play from them because they're just gonna keep getting pushed out of their jungle, getting choked out of their like their income, their
Okay.
gold source. And they might just lose the game from this Baron play.
Alright, so Severe just pressed the ultimate, and then she just got crit by
Mhm.
Caitlyn. She got cut down to 1/3 of her health. Oh, and now the third tier turret is going out. Nautilus getting caught out, and now he's dead. Caitlyn in the back doing some work over here. We got Kindred also doing some work. Goes golden.
Ooh.
And now going crazy, and then it's only Trundle and Sivir last and dead as well. Now it is up to Trundle to go 1-on-5, but it is probably impossible for this to happen right now. A bit of chaos over there. Pacific Purple didn't know what to do with that engage. The engage started again with a beautiful Morgana kill.
Yeah. So I think this game's done. Congrats to Team Amplfy for winning their first game.
Pacific Purple was good in the beginning, but lost everything up in the mid part of the game, I believe.
That was an impressive game from Team Amplfy.
The first few minutes was good,
Mhm.
I believe. You just needed to be more patient, but
Yeah.
I think because of the Kindred, top got tilted,
Yeah.
and the jungle also felt a bit like her resources were being
Yeah.
taken.
Who would you give the MVP to this game?
For me, I think it was for Wicked.
The Kindred.
The Kindred, early game, she disrupted a lot of
Mhm.
things. Took Lissandra out of lane,
Yeah.
and made the Trundle just have a bad day.
just got the ball rolling for the whole of Team Amplfy.
Yeah, so that's the start of a snowball over there.
yeah,
right?
I agree with you.
And she stole the
100%.
blue, right?
Yeah,
For you also,
yeah,
Kindred?
definitely.
All right. So if it were you, what would have you changed for like Team Pacific Purple? What would have been a better pick, or maybe a better play style?
Maybe more threats.
More threats.
Somebody who could have put up a fight against the Kindred. The Kindred just went uncontested that game. So maybe somebody more active like a Lee Sin, like a Rek'Sai, somebody to beat. Actually, Lee Sin would be great. You could kick the Kindred out of her ult.
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah. That would be a great pick. But Pacific Purple did the best with what they had.
Yeah.
And I commend them for
That's
that.
pretty good. All right, so congratulations, Team Amplfy, winning the first game of today of the FSL Circuit League of Legends Philippines qualifiers. All right, so they're one step forward to going to that Singapore match, which is pretty
one
good.
step closer.
All right, so as you can see, I don't know if you noticed, but their CS was pretty high for their level. All right? So I believe I've watched a video before. If you're a professional player, you in 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you multiply by 10. So that means you're doing good at CS. So if you're in the 12-minute mark, you should have 120 CS. So it means you're doing a good job. All right?
Oh.
They were actually doing pretty good.
Yeah. They just straight up beat the competition with their superior mechanics.
Yeah, I believe so. I was a bit scared for Team Amplfy in the beginning because all the CC was going from the Pacific Purple.
Yeah.
But Morgana was on point with her binds and all of her shields. So
The shield.
Morgana was the second MVP.
Yeah.
For me.
All right.
Morgana
Let's give it to her.
All right. So JD, we give you the imaginary MVP.
Yeah. The Reddit silver.
Cup. Yeah. We can get that. So we are just waiting for the second game for today. All right.
I think we'll have a quick break between matches.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you're once again watching the FSL circuit in the Philippines for the qualifiers. This is Samurai, and I'm here with...
Yeah, I'm Veer, and I hope you enjoyed watching the first game.
And join us for game 2, all right? So for now, GG.